Happy New Year to you, friends. I hope this year will be better than before. And finally, Boom posted the full version of episode 69, and this means that episode 69 is completely over, and the next one will be episode 70. And many of my theories are confirmed, and in this video we will look at all the new scenes that were in the full version, and I will tell you in detail what we will see in episode 70, and when it will be released. The video will be crazy, so be sure to watch until the end. Also, do not forget that I now have a new Discord server, and be sure to join us so as not to miss news about Skibidi Toilet and also Skibidi Multiverse. Hello friends, you're on the Dattebayo channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. And the full version of episode 69 became longer than 19 seconds, and we saw 19 seconds of new and unique content. And believe me, this is a very big spoiler about what will happen in episode 70. And the first new scene appeared in part 1 of episode 69. After the dark assassin sacrificed the twins, and the plunger cameraman showed his signature gesture to Michael Jackson, the agents continued to walk into the depths of the laboratory, and then the episode ended. But already in the new scene, the agents continued on their way. And the first small difference is that now behind the lucky guy we see his tablet, although in a separate part it was not there. And the doors themselves are also different from those that were before. And the agents go to them, and the lucky guy opens the door with his device. But the plunger cameraman points his finger in the direction of the yellow light, and he clearly wanted to go exactly there. But the lucky guy takes out his tablet, and he showed that they should not go into this room because there are many enemies there. And also at this moment, the lock on the doors changed its glow to blue, although earlier the locks glowed with a green light. But I can't say exactly why this is so, but also write your versions in the comments. And on the tablet, we see a small detachment of toilets and Titan Gmail. And here the most interesting thing begins, and you will be shocked by what I'm about to tell you. So get ready. Firstly, the yellow light that we see here comes from the core of Titan Gmail. Since in the picture, we can see how the yellow light shines on the toilets, but it does not shine on Gmail himself. And it becomes clear that this is the light from his guns and the core, since we saw that he changed in episode 67 and got a new core and became very strong. We also hear the same skibidi sound that was in episode 60 when Gmail was talking to the Astro toilets. We also see the same engineers who were in episode 68. And then these doors open, and there we see the head of a large toilet. And this is where the scene ends. And it becomes clear that Gmail gave the order to kill these agents, and perhaps also that they would prepare for a battle with the Titans, since Gmail already knows that the Titans are heading towards this laboratory. But we'll talk about this a little later. Mission agents to find the Skibidi scientist and kill him. And on the tablet, we do not see the Skibidi scientist, which means that these doors on the right lead exactly to him. And the agents follow him, and the Titans follow the Gmail. And I think that soon we will have to say goodbye to Gmail or scientist. But first, let's look at all the new scenes. And then I'll explain everything to you why I think so. The beginning of the episode was unchanged, until the moment when TV Man did transfer the energy to cameraman, and earlier he said, "Let's demolish this place." The Titans shook hands epically, and based on this phrase we can say with confidence that TV Man shared his energy for the future battle. And he knows where Gmail is, and soon there will be the most legendary battle in the entire series. But more on that a little later. Then we see that the Speakerman also wanted to receive energy, but TV Man told him. He told him not now, and this means that he does not need energy yet since he is in better condition than the cameraman. But what does all this mean, and where did they fly? In fact, everything is very obvious. In a separate part we heard, "Let's demolish this place and now no retreat." And this means that the Titans want to destroy this laboratory. And I also said in my previous videos that the Titans are going to destroy the laboratory. And I turned out to be right. There is another side in this laboratory into which the Titans have now flown, and there, they will fight with Gmail Titan, and most likely they will kill him. And this will be forever, and no more fakes. But why did I decide that? Because I have already said 100 times that episode 70 will be very important, and the plot will change very much, and there will be a new storyline. And I think that Gmail or the scientist will die, and the Astro toilets will be the new villains. But it is also important to note that episode 70 is for sure will be divided into parts. And everything that I say will not happen in part 1, but possibly in the next ones. But in the end, I think that the Titans will kill absolutely everyone and destroy this laboratory. And the agents will find the Skibidi scientist and perhaps kill him. Or he will kill some of them. For example, a dark assassin or a plunger cameraman, and will run away. But if there is a fight between the Titans and G-Man, then G-Man will no longer be able to escape from there, since TV-Man will not allow him to do this. And he will take revenge for what happened in episode 47. And it seems that this is the final battle, and so it is. But this does not mean that after the final battle, the series will end. I think that everything is just beginning. There are already almost 70 episodes, and we essentially haven't lost any important character. And I think that this moment will soon come, and we will lose either one Titan in a future battle, or an important agent like Plunger Cameraman and Dark Speaker Man. Dafook also wrote in the description, "Infiltration Squad is moving towards Skibidi Scientist. While outside Alliance reinforcements arrive, no more retreating. No more retreating." And TV Man Titan said the same thing. And this confirms my theory that Gmail or the scientist can die and there will be no more fakes and retreats. And there will be a fight for life and death, and it is more likely that we will say goodbye to Gmail. And perhaps one of the Titans. And also don't forget about a simp cameraman who definitely survived, and we'll also talk about him not much later. But let's take a look at the other new scenes first. After the Titans flew away, we again see the army of agents. And when the cameraman gives the jetpack to POV cameraman, we can see that his lens has become square. And it's good that Dafook fixed it, because the round one looked very funny. And I also want to say that this for a roll of paper on the agent's belt. And inside we can notice that this is a grenade, and this grenade is from the game Half-Life. And we have already seen many references to this game. And this is one of them. But why is there a grenade in a toilet roll? Most likely it is just a joke, and maybe the toilets will be shocked by this. Anyway, then we see the agents heading towards the laboratory. And the smart engineers were able to open the door, and there were many toilets inside, and the agents immediately started shooting. And the large TV man also turned on his TVs. And we also see the same speakerman with 2 bits, who is definitely a fan of Plunger Cameraman, and this is where the episode ends. And let me also tell you a few of my theories. I think that everything is already clear with the Titans and Gmail. But what about the scientist? It is possible that he will be able to somehow escape since he is very smart. But why I mentioned the simp cameraman earlier, and if you watch all my videos, then you remember how I said that the simp cameraman is now on the side of the toilets. And for those who haven't watched, I will explain all. I have a theory that a simp cameraman was saved by toilets, and the scientist saved his life and improved him. And he is now like Darth Vader, who was also left to die by his allies. But then he was saved by his enemies, and he was on their side and became very strong. And maybe we will see simp cameraman in the next episodes, but he will already be an enemy for the Alliance. I understand that everything sounds very crazy, but it would be a very cool and crazy plot twist. But I want to remind you guys, don't think that everything will be as I say, because these are just my theories and my personal opinion. But since my theories come true in every new episode, some events will be exactly as I tell you, but decide for yourself. But when will the new episode come out? I think that the new episode will be released about 5 days after the release of this video, and it will be divided into parts. Or it will probably be long, but still I am more inclined that there will be several parts, since a lot of events should happen soon, and it will be very difficult to fit everything into one episode. And if leaks or some news appears, you will be the first to know about it in my Discord, or I will make a video about it. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and join the Discord. And you are on the Dattebayo channel, and see you.